Ladies and gentlemen, this is IMLD from Vancouver, British Columbia. I welcome everyone in this short interview session. It is my pleasure that I have brought two prominent individuals who are proud of Bangladesh, proud of Canada, and proud of all over the world now. And I would like to introduce Mr. Rafiqul Islam and Mr. Abdus Salam from Mother Language Lovers of the World, who proposed to UNESCO 21st of February as International Mother Language Day. Eventually, UNESCO declared the 21st of February as International Mother Language Day, involving Bangladesh, Canada, and so many countries of the world. Now I would like to ask Mr. Rafiqul Islam of Mother Language Lovers of the World to tell about the background history of 21st of February, what happened in 1952.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amirul Islam. Bengali was not as fortunate as they are today. Their language was in danger also. Although Bengali was the majority of a country, but the then ruler, they declared depriving Bangla as some other language, or their language as the state language. Bengali, they love their languages, they express their love towards their languages. They did not want their language to be extinct. Finally, they have saved their languages. And it was in 1952 and 21st of February when they have sacrificed their life to save their languages. Since then, Bengali, I think in the whole world now around more than 250 million people speak Bangla, and they are very pleased, they are very happy to be able to use their mother tongue or mother languages in every aspect or in most cases of their life. So 21st of February is a very significant day for those Bangla spoken people. In 1999, UNESCO has declared that 21st of February as International Mother Language Day, considering that this is a milestone for the whole world, the day for showing respect to their mother languages. You know that although we have got around more than 6,000 languages all over the world, many languages are facing serious danger, serious threat for their existence. And 21st February is the spirit now for the whole world who love their mother languages to express their love towards their languages.
I just wanted to know what exactly inspired you to propose to the UNESCO for the 21st February as International Mother Language Day.
Well, Mr. Islam, I born in Bangladesh, I raised in Bangladesh. I had the opportunity of seeing 21st of February many times. I had a deep feeling about language and what language has given to the Bangladeshi people or Bengali people. So I came in 1995 to Canada, and I'm living in Canada since 1995. And I had opportunity of meeting few peoples here in Canada. From home, I came to know that although they have their mother tongue, they are not using it. They don't have that opportunity even to use it. And many of them, they have kind of lost due respect to their mother tongue too. I remember one quote from the Nobel laureate, Rabindranath Tagore, who said, "Mother language is like mother's milk."
Exactly.
If anybody living in this world without their strong background of mother languages and culture, a people or that individual has lost a big part of their life, in fact. You know, that we born at a lifetime, we take the shelter of mother languages millions of times. Anyway, by force or by technique, if somebody's mother tongue has been taken away from him, his life has lost a big part of the life. So, I thought that there are many languages that are dying. Should I propose an international authority to declare an International Mother Language Day respecting everybody's mother tongue, so that everybody can respect, everybody can celebrate or use their mother tongue freely. Considering that point, that has inspired me a lot. And since I know what language means to Bengali, what language or 21st of February means to Bengali, so I proposed first I proposed to the United Nations. The then Secretary General was Mr. Kofi Annan, and I proposed to him to take the initiative to declare the 21st of February as International Mother Language Day.
Thank you, Mr. Rafiqul Islam. We know Mr. Rafiqul Islam is the main person who proposed to the United Nations for the International Mother Language Day. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Abdul Salam. He is the main person who engineered the whole process for the proclamation. So I would request Mr. Abdul Salam, please tell something about how it happened.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amin. It's my pleasure to answer your question. Well, my friend Mr. Rafiqul Islam, who is sitting beside me, he was the first person to advocate this proposal to the United Nations in New York, and he sent a letter directly to Kofi Annan, as you heard. And that was to declare 21st February as an International Mother Language Day. When he got the reply from the United Nations headquarters in New York, they rather suggested to him that matters of this thing is not discussed in the United Nations, rather it is discussed at UNESCO in Paris. And once he received that letter, he discussed this process with me, and that he had submitted this kind of suggestions or proposal to the United Nations. This kind of a proposal seemed very good to me, and I jumped into it. And then we came up with a proposal of first initially to approach the Canadian ambassador, because we are Canadian citizens. Mm-hmm. And also we spoke to the then ambassador of Bangladesh, who was stationed in Washington, D.C. And he said that our proposal can be forwarded to him, and he can forward that to the Bangladesh United Nations permanent representative in United Nations. We did not hear anything from the Canadian ambassador to the United Nations initially, and that's how we tended to approach in a different direction, in the sense that we made out an organization by the name of Mother Language Lovers of the World, of which my friend Mr. Rafiqul Islam is the president. And we gathered 10 different people from 7 different language speakers. Out of them, 2 are Bengali speaking people, both of us, myself and Mr. Rafiq. 2 were from the Filipino speaking group. 2 were from English speaking group. 1 was a Cantonese. 1 was a person from Kutch. 1 from Germany, and 1 individual from the Hindi speaking community. And these were the 10 individuals comprising the members of the International Mother Languages of the World. And we were the signatories to the petition that we put forward to UNESCO at Paris. And as you know, the Bangladesh government also got involved in it. and Bangladesh had to send its education minister and all its representatives from the UNESCO, from Bangladesh UNESCO, and they tabled the resolution, they got it adopted, and the initial adoption had the backing of 29 countries, who then again co-proposed that this be adopted in the 30th General Conference of the UNESCO in Paris in 1999, and it was very well accepted. Not one single country voted against it. 188 countries all appealed for it, and it got accepted and passed. And it was a great victory for all the mother language lovers of the whole world. Indeed, a victory for language.
Thank you, Mr. Abdus Salam, for describing the whole process for that proclamation from the United Nations and the UNESCO. But after adopting this proclamation since 1999 till 2008, how you observe it is being celebrated all over the world, including Vancouver?
That was a very pertinent question regarding this entire matter. Well, myself and Mr. Rafiqul Islam, we were quite fortunate to be present during the 2002 21st February celebration in Bangladesh. We were also invited by groups there, and what we saw was quite mesmerizing, was very exciting. As the midnight struck for the 21st day of February, we saw people from all walks of life. All people in Bengali speaking people used to observe this before, but what we saw was people from different cultures, people from different languages, people from various embassies, diplomats, other community circle were all there doing their part in laying wreaths, flower bouquets, dancing, singing, and they were there to pay their respects in the central Shahid Minar, that is the language martyrs monument that was built in 1952. So that was quite an inspiring thing for us to see. Secondly, this trend has been continuing from the day this proclamation was done. Every year in Bangladesh, during this period, people from different cultures and languages, they stage theaters, dramas, they have their own cultural shows interacting with other people and other languages. And we think that this is an enrichment of culture, enrichment of languages, and at the same time showing tolerance towards other languages. And this has happened from Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the central arena from where it is spreading out throughout the world. Why I say this? Because every year in Paris, in UNESCO, they charter programs during this day, particularly to mark this day as any other international event or festival day. And UNESCO observes this at a grand scale, and every year they pick up a theme and they send it out to different countries of the world for those countries to observe in a befitting manner. So this, and in Canada, what I have observed and we are observing now is that in primary schools, in high schools, the government of Canada has given out circulars and memorandums so that people, boys and girls at a very tender age, they get to respect and learn the other languages. And what we observed that on 21st February, in one of the primary schools that I was walking by, I saw my own language, alphabets, O, A, Ko, Kho. Similarly, it was in Arabic that was written, Polish, Russian, and that gives us great happiness that the reason why it was done, it has surpassed those expectations. Not only that, a great step being that because of this inspiration, people have come together, and in places like Australia, in Japan, here in Canada, in Toronto, in my city in Vancouver, people have come forward to build language monument. and that would be a befitting place and a really meeting and breeding ground for language lovers throughout the world, where people can come in for peace, tolerance and dialogue. And I would say this is what I have observed, and this gives both of us great satisfaction and happiness. And I feel good about it because Bangladesh could contribute in a very positive way in the whole world to this language dimension.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Salam. We got an excellent message from you regarding the International Mother Language Day. But I'd like to ask Mr. Rafiqul Islam, what is the inner message, what is the concept of International Mother Language Day?
Language is a right. Everybody in this world have got the right to use their mother tongue, mother languages. And International Mother Language Day is about self-respect, it is about mutual respect, it is about dignity, it is about world peace, it is about regional peace. International Mother Language Day is about tolerance, it is about understanding, it is about dialogue. We all deserve a wonderful life, a dignified life. We don't have to suppress, oppress anybody to have a wonderful life or wonderful world. I am very hopeful this International Mother Language Day, the message of, inner message of it, will inspire the whole world as they have inspired around 250 million people already. And it has started, I have heard from Mr. Abdul Salam that all over the world, people have started thinking it that way, that okay, suppression, oppression is not the end of it. I believe that International Mother Language Day will be regarded everywhere in this world who love their mother languages, who love their culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rafiqul Islam, and thank you, Mr. Abdul Salam. Now, International Mother Language Day is globally accepted. But what is our responsibility? Our responsibility is to stand for the International Mother Language Day. And we need to transfer this message, this concept to the global villages. And Greater Vancouver played a tremendous role for this Mother Language Monument concept. Different cities of Greater Vancouver has proclaimed the day as International Mother Language Day. Especially Vancouver City, they have proclaimed this day as Language Martyrs Day. It was a great recognition for our language martyrs, because after 54 years outside of Bangladesh, this sort of recognition has been obtained. And this year, Greater Vancouver Bangladesh Cultural Association, they are also organizing the International Mother Language Day celebration. And not only our community, there are different ethnic communities. There are people from the First Nations, especially the Musqueam Band. They are coming to the celebration. The Mayor of Vancouver is coming to inaugurate the celebration. And you will be happy to know the city of Surrey, they have donated a land for Mother Language Monument. It's a great achievement for us, and we will be happy as soon as we get the donation or money to build the monument. Thank you very much.